So today I want to talk about the top 5 things I would like to see in Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream, and I'm going to be using 2 games to compare it with, and that's going to be Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet and SL versus Sword Art Online. These 2 games were my favorite SAO games, and obviously Fatal Bullet was made by them, so I have to compare that game. But the first thing I want to talk about is PvP is definitely one of the game modes I would love to see in Fractured Daydream. It's part of the reason why I actually kept playing Fatal Bullet and SL vs Sword Art Online. I truly enjoy fighting other people online, and obviously Sword Art Online is a virtual reality world where people are PvP, player versus player, and the characters in these games, there was a lot to go from Fatal Bullet. SL vs Sword Art Online had a lot of characters, the uniqueness, they were very fun to use, and you had 6 types. You had Assault, Support, you had Sniper, Engineer, Tank, and Destroyer. As to SL, they pretty much all play the same. It just depends on the weapon that you use, so there wasn't really much differences with the characters, like types. As you can see, everybody can use health and blah blah blah. As well as Fractured Daydream, you have Fighter, Rogue, Tank, Ranger, Support, and Mage. So it's kind of like the same thing as Fatal Bullet. Dimps use the same type of gameplay for characters like they did with Fatal Bullet. I want to talk about Shinon real quick. So they recently released Shinon gameplay, and I want to compare the two. Now just look at Lifa real quick. Watch this. As you can see, some of the characters look identical to the older games. Fatal Bullet and Astroworld had a lot of the same skill types when it comes to certain characters, and that's part of the reason why I think Fractured Daydream might be better for PvP, is because each character plays different in Fractured Daydream, which is great because that adds like a mixture of what you could do with the characters. And for PvP, that'd be fun, especially for team deathmatch, 1v1. I feel like the combo nations, it would be really fun. So I really hope that they really add PvP as a mode in this game, because that'll keep me playing the game. And don't you guys agree? Wouldn't that be something that you guys would like to see in Fractured Daydream, is being able to fight other players? I love beating other players, so I really hope that actually becomes a thing. Hopefully people keep talking about it and maybe it'll be a thing. I mean, Dimps can do it. They did Fatal Bullet and Xenoverse 2, so PvP is definitely something that they can do. So now I want to talk about the next thing. Customization is a big thing in Sword Art Online. That's what they are really good at. They're good at making customization. As you can see here, I'm not seeing much with it. I see different costumes, I see accessories they're adding on, but what I don't see like Fatal Bullet is that there's, obviously we're not getting avatars, but I want to show you guys something. The colors, I want to be able to change my colors. I want to be able to change my weapons color. I want to be able to change my outfits color. I want to be able to change my accessory color. I mean, obviously that's something that you guys want, because if I'm grinding a character and I'm getting really good at the character, I want to make my character look cool. So I'm really hoping that there's more to it. Dimps can do that, so I'm pretty sure that'll be something that we will see. I just really hope there's more costumes and more colors that we can change with the characters. Now, open world, I don't expect, this game looks very linear to me. If you look at the maps that they've shown so far from the gameplay, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on. You can see the end of the map already, and it's just like, man, that's kind of sad, because this game is reminding me a lot about a Muso type game. As you can see, Asshole World had a decent map. Then you had Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, but also there's other places that you can go to in the map. So there's more places, and then inside of the maps, there's other places you can get into. So I haven't seen that with Fractured Daydream. Fractured Daydream does have like a dungeon thing with the raid bosses, but as you can see, there's a whole new map in Asshole World after being in another map. With this game, what we've only seen so far is just the regular map and then going inside a dungeon. So it's like, I really hope there's a lot more open world. Being able to explore in Fatal Bullet was really fun. Don't get me wrong, the graphics on Fractured Daydream, this looks really good. The maps look great. But there was so much you could do on Fatal Bullet. Look, there's chests I can grab, climbing up buildings. You can jump around the sky and ask whoever's SAO. You can see the maps. I want to be able to explore. I want to be able to find stuff while exploring. More characters. I would love to see more characters. That is something that I would like to see. I would like to see my most favorite character, and that is Alice. Definitely need her. And actually, I would like to see other Fatal Bullet characters, like Len, for instance. And then we have Pito Hoy, and then we have Sturban from Fatal Bullet, and then we have villains like Heathcliff, and then some of the side characters. I mean, I feel like since how Dimps did with Xenoverse 2, they can make a lot of characters, and they did it with Fatal Bullet. And I just More villains. I feel like SEO games never have villains as playable characters. Always the heroes. But like I said, we'd love to see more characters. Definitely. Game modes is most important. This game literally looks like just a Musou game. You travel on one map, it's very linear, and then you get to the raid boss. I would like to see more game modes because, you know, or more stuff that we can just play with less people. They seem like they're prioritizing the 20 people party in one map, and then you fight a raid boss at the end of it. I don't think that's. Hopefully, there's more. I'm pretty sure there is a story more in this game, but as a Fatal Bullet, you had the co-op counter, PvP counter, the boss simulation, the hero quest. There's a lot of things you can do in online lobby. I would like to have just one or two people join. What if I want one friend to join? There's a lot of things that Fatal Bullet did that I'm not seeing in this game so far. The game looks great. Don't get me wrong. I just really would like to see PvP, as I said earlier, co-op with just friends, maybe a story mode missions with just one friend or two friends. I don't want to just do the 20 people, Muso fight raid boss at the end. That's it. Like, there's got to be more game modes. Dimps can do it. Like I said, the Universe 2 is an amazing game. Dimps can do a lot more. I need more game modes, and PvP 100%. Like I said earlier, my first thing I said, PvP 100% need that. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see in this game? There's still a lot. PvP is 100% my main thing. Sorry I couldn't think about much more, but the game looks great, like I said, but there's still some things that I would like to see. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.